What's up, enthusiasts? It's your boy Rob, back with another video. Welcome back, guys. I'm more than happy right now because any day I get to talk to you guys about HeroQuest is a good day for me. So, as you guys know, Against the Ogre Horde has been revealed. We've seen the box art for the game. We now have like kind of some dimensions for the box. We have like an aspect for the box. So originally, a lot of people were saying that they were thinking this was going to be a small box expansion, the $29 roughly expansion. But I'm looking at it. This looks like it's going to be a big box expansion, which is going to be cool. And I think that's because the ogres are going to be substantially larger than the other models, which will be très magnifique if that is the case. And so what I wanted to do, because we don't have a lot to look at right now for the new content, I wanted to take a look at the old content. I know a lot of you have already seen it. I know some of you have probably already printed it off and have played through the adventure. But it's okay, because we can still talk about it. We can still enjoy it. So this can also give us an idea of what we're going to be getting. And if we actually want it, if we want them to change things up, of course, we're going to be getting new tiles, spell tokens. We're going to get stone doors, falling rubble tiles, an ogre throne. So we've got some things we're going to be getting. I don't really care for a throne unless it's going to be like gigantic, like maybe take up 4 spaces, if not more. That would be really cool if they do something like that. I'm not really worried about the pit traps and stuff like that. I am looking forward to one tile. Let me see if I can see the name of it. The pit room tile. I really want to get my hands on that. I printed it off on just some like cardstock paper, laminated it, and I've had that in my collection for a while. Used it for D&D and different little things like that. But it'll be really cool to actually get my hands on like actual cardstock, professionally printed version of that. So can't wait for that, guys. We're gonna get like a outdoor tile. I'm most certain of. That was in the original, so there's no reason for them not to put it in this set. And some other tiles, some small stuff like that. Let's take a look at the actual stats for the ogres. So the 4 ogre types in this expansion will be the Ogre Warrior, the Chieftain, the Champion, and the Ogre Lord. We're going to go through each of these models one by one, starting with the Ogre Warrior. So the Ogre Warrior has a move of 6 spaces, attack 5 dice, defense 5 dice, body 3, and a mind of 1. So these are going to all be heavy hitters when it comes to attacking and defending, with in some cases rolling 6 dice for attacks and up to 6 dice for defending. That's going to be rough. Really getting through with a lot of damage. So your barbarian better be up front, all tricked out. So moving on to let's go with the Chieftain next. So the Chieftain has 4 move spaces. He's got attack of 6 dice, defense 4, and body 4, mind 2. Body 4 is not really going to be tough to handle. You get your barbarian, you get your dwarf up on him, apply that pressure, and he's going to be knocked out fairly quick. Just like the Ogre Warrior, the Ogre Warrior. Now, the Ogre Chieftain, or Champion, excuse me, Champion's got 6 move spaces, 5 attack dice, 5 defense dice, 4 body, and 1 mind. Again, same body here as the Chieftain, and slightly weaker with only 5 defense dice. So you can you're going to get the Champion off the board a little bit easier. And last but not least, let's go to the Ogre Lord. This is where we will be kind of challenged the most, I feel like, because he's got 4 movement, so he's not as fast as the rest of the guys, or at least as fast as the Warrior and the Champion. But he's going to be swinging at you with 6 attack dice, and he's blocking with 6 defense dice. So you really got to bring your A game there. And he's got 5 body points. Now, I know you're thinking that's only 1 extra body point, but that's going to just keep him on the board a little bit longer if you are not rolling hot. So, and 5 mind points. So that's a pretty big jump when it comes to mind. Now, mind does not always play a pivotal role in the game, especially if you're primarily focused on your attackers being up front, being your, I mean, really in this case, your elf too, your dwarf, and your barbarian, primarily your barbarian and your dwarf up there doing all the damage. You can control the board far easier, you know, block up those doors. I want to know how they will deal, like, you know, how are they going to be throwing these guys at you? Because again, I've never actually played through this adventure, so I don't know if you're going to be seeing these guys, you know, one at a time, or if these guys are going to be mainly bosses and they're kind of, you know, at the end of each scenario roughly, or are they going to be throwing these guys at you left and right? So that'll be something to look forward to. Guys, don't spoil it for some of the people. So no comments, all right? If you want to comment on something, just tell me how good I'm doing, how much you enjoy the content, but don't spoil the adventure for anyone. Guys, I want to talk about some of the artwork from the original book. I think it was really good. It's that really cool, like, sketch, like, line art that HeroQuest is kind of known for at this point. Not necessarily with the cover or anything like that, but I think the art, most of it stands up today. It's got that throwback look. All right, so in the original book, it gives you some rules, some special rules for this quest book. And then you've got some fluff to kind of get you, like, prepared to get into this. You know how they do it at HeroQuest. This is nothing new, guys. Now, every quest book will have like kind of little introduction like this, kind of telling you guys what's happening so far. All right, moving on. Since I don't want to spoil that for you guys, we're going to move on from that. So we've got the quest book. So we've got about, let's see here. There are a total of, so here's one thing I may be a little worried about. There are only 7 quests in the original book. So that's not a lot of content there. Only 7 quests. You can probably knock that out in an afternoon. One afternoon of gaming with your friends, which could be a good thing for some, but not a lot of replayability there. So 7 quests. I hope they beef that up. Give us at least 10. Let's see if we can throw in some original content as well. I don't necessarily see them doing it, but it would be nice if they at least get us 10 quests versus the original 7 from the original release. But I guess that's really it, guys. Just looking forward to the new expansion or the reprint of the expansion, and just wondering, I can't wait to see the models and everything else, some of the new updated artwork, if that's going to be the case. I guess updated sculpts for the furniture. I hope they give us more furniture. That would be really cool if they gave us more, like, crude looking furniture for this set. That would really fit in with the theme of it. Guys, that is the video. Let me know what you're excited about as far as this new release. Is it going to be the same price as the other boxes? Let's hope so. I don't see them doing anything different. Do you want those models to be big and chunky? Because I know I do. I want them taking up 4 spaces, nothing less. Guys, as always, I want to thank you again for joining me here talking about HeroQuest. Guys, make sure you like, subscribe, leave comments, and all that good stuff. And like I always say, see you when I see you.